Hey guys, I'm Kimberly from Fat Quarter Shop Flosstube, and we're back in my sewing studio, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about organization. So I have some videos previously on how I have all of my floss organized, but what I wanted to show you today is this is 3 months of leftover floss from projects I've finished. And today I'm going to show you how to consolidate them into my different storage areas. Today we will be working with DMC, Classic Colorworks, and AuriFloss. So let's see how we do this. So the reason I'm showing you this is I like to keep stock of what I have so I don't overbuy. The first step is I'm going to just divide everything by manufacturer, and these are just leftovers from all of my projects I have finished. And I do this about once a quarter. I don't do it very often. I just save up until I have a lot so I can do it all at once. So now I have it divided. I have AuriFloss, all of these are Classic Colorworks, and all of this is DMC. So let's start organizing the DMC. So I have a spreadsheet, and I went and looked up all of these that I have left over. And what I did is on my piece of paper, I wrote down what jar it would go in, and if I'm gonna just put the floss flower in, or if I'm gonna combine it, because I only want one of each color in each jar. So I'm gonna start with jar 1. I do have all of these labeled, and I have a spreadsheet that has a detail of everything that's in there. And so color 744 I'm going to combine. It's right here. 760 I'm going to combine, and it's right here. And 3853 I'm going to combine also. So these 3 I'm going to combine. These 2 are going to be new floss flowers that just go in the jar. So to combine, I will just pick one of these. These are both the same color. I will unwind them and then combine all the strands and put it on one floss flower, and then I'll save the empty floss flower for another project. I can actually leave that on there and then just combine this on top. So the next time that I need 3853 for a project, I can look on my spreadsheet, figure out what jar it's in, and it's already here and I don't have to buy any more. And then this one, I will take the number off, the DMC number off, and just save this floss flower to use again. And if there's any sticky residue, you can just use rubbing alcohol to get that off. And then this is 760, and this one has a lot and this one just has a little. So I'll just take the little bit off and combine it on the top of the other one. So now I have jar 1 done. I'm going to do the same thing on the remaining jars. So that's how I organize all my DMC, and I can save these floss flowers for later. I also have some DMC wrapped on these Beekeepers by Lori Holt. So just keep going to your different jars, and if you don't already have a floss flower, you can just move this sticker from here to a floss flower. And if you have just a tiny amount, like just a couple of strands, and you don't already have a floss flower, you can decide if you want to create one or just throw this thread out. So let's move to organizing Classic Colorworks. So in my previous organization video, I had all of my fancy floss in this wooden container. So when I outgrew it, I moved everything to snapware. And with the snapware, I just have everything by color. So in here, I just have my reds and pinks, and I have all of my different types of fancy floss. So I've got classic Colorworks, Weeks Dye Works, Color and Cotton, and I have Gentle Arts in here also. I don't have these in a spreadsheet. I just have them in here by color, and you can see some of them are on my floss biddies with the color just glued on there. So first I'll divide these out by color, and what I want to do here is divide these also by color and then combine them either on my previous ones or just have two of the same color in there, but to save space, to have as few color tags as possible. So I'll just kind of put these on the edge of the box, and we'll do one box at a time. So once I have everything all back together, what I'll do is just stack all of my snapware back together. And next time I need a fancy floss for a project, I will shop here first. The last floss for me to organize is AuriFloss, and it's the easiest one because I just take my leftover spools and put them with the color, and I just have them all by blues, greens, yellows, pinks, and I don't have these cataloged, but I do shop here first when I need a new AuriFloss. And this is why I love AuriFloss so much, because you just put it right on the shelf. And that's how I stay organized with my floss. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me today in my studio. Make sure to check out my part 1 and part 2 of cross stitch organization. And I hope you can use some of my tips in your home. Thanks for watching.